Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the BKFC Red Ask Me Anything. We're joined by Gypsy, Jake, Lindsey. How you doing, sir?
What's up, big dog?
I mean, it sucks you're not fighting, but at least you get to enjoy a beer. Like, are you at a carnival? Like, where are you at?
Well, I am not actually drinking liquor. I'm legally not allowed to drink currently.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so this is like a
Lemonade.
pineapple.
Okay.
No, you can just set it there. Hey, can you give me another one of these, please? Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm at this place called Taco Lucha in my hometown.
Oh,
They got bomb ass tacos, boy. And I worked all day and I haven't eaten, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll go get some tacos.
well, you're a hard guy to catch, like get a hold of. So when you said, like, look, I have a couple minutes, I'll fit you in, I jumped on the opportunity.
Dude, you my boy. You need to come down here. I'll take you out. We'll have a good time.
I love going to like I said, I go hunting in Kansas and I go noodling in Kansas. Like, Kansas is my jam. I like it.
You do noodling?
Yeah, I do.
You're a ballsy man. You're a ballsy man. They got beavers around here. You don't know about that.
Oh, dude, my buddies, like they've shown me video of them catching a beaver by the tail and like throwing it out of the area that they're noodling before. It looks scary. It looks terrifying.
I have a big family around here, and a lot of my uncles were just crazy redneck guys. I have some other uncles that were, kind of mafia style guys back in the day. But they had a bunch of friends, and I met one of my uncle's buddies, and he has two fingers missing, and because he was noodling, and a beaver bit those things off.
All right. That's crazy. Look, let's talk. It sucks that we're having this conversation right now. I was expecting to be interviewing you, talking about main events coming up. How excited are you? You're injured. Are you okay with people knowing, like, the injury? Like, is it one of those you want to keep it
Oh,
close to
for
the vest?
sure. No, I don't give a shit. No, I have a partially torn rotator cuff, so I own a moving company, and we were doing a move, and we were moving a small piano, and you move them with body straps, so we had it all strapped up, and so one of the straps gave way, and we were up halfway up a truck ramp, and no, I'm not done with that. You can leave it there. And I tried to catch it, but it was like already falling. And so it's a 700-pound piano. So right when I caught it, I saved it, but I felt it instantly in my shoulder. I'm like, fuck. So yeah, it's a bummer, man. I was really looking forward to fighting. I'm in really good shape. So what are you gonna do, man?
Was there any, like, I know you're a tough guy. You're like one of those dudes who, like, like, you'll fight injured. Was there any chance that you like had you considered fighting injured, or is it too severe?
Absolutely. I told BKFC, I said, hey, I'll still do it because I talked to my doctor, and I've had the same doctor for my entire combat sports career. I'm like, come on, can I fight? He's like, I know you're going to ask. He's like, you absolutely cannot fight because you will tear your rotator cuff fully. And right now, it's at a position where it's going to heal on its own. But he's like, if you tear it all the way, we're talking 5 months out, surgery. I was like, fuck it, I'll still try. So I told BKSC, I said, hey, I'll do it. I'll do the fight still, knowing I'll tear it all the way, but you need to give me a little bit more money because I won't be able to work. Well, they didn't like that idea for whatever reason, so I still considered it and I still offered, but they decided to go to a different direction. So
Now, I had heard that the winner of you versus Bryce was supposed to get a title shot against Julian Lane. Like, are you? It's one of the, I don't know if Bryce still wins, if they still do that, or if
you
they say, like,
should.
yeah, I mean, you should. But, like, so
Yeah,
is that the
no,
goal to come back and get the winner of Bryce? I mean, if Bryce gets by Rod, is it, like, is that you want the winner of Bryce versus Julian, if that's the case?
well, yeah, you're absolutely correct. So it was a 100% a number one contenders fight, and it should be. And I think Bryce should still get the shot. He's deserved it. It's not his fault that I got hurt. But yeah, of course, man. I've been fighting for a long time, and I fought nothing but killers my entire career. I don't want easy fights. So, of course, if they would give me the winner, I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think Julian has a better chance than people think. If they would give me the winner, so I'll be 100% in about 9 weeks. If they gave me the winner, I would take it, but I doubt they will. I doubt they will. So I'll fight anybody. I've been wanting to fight guys at 75. One thing I'll tell you, I've had this long layoff over a year, but I probably messaged BKFC like 15 times when I say I'll fight this guy at 75, I'll fight this guy at 85. I've been really active trying to get fights, so whatever they want to give me, I'll take.
You've been kind of, you're not a guy who loves social media, but I did see a thing where you were kind of calling out BKFC like, hey, look, it might be time for me to, give it up if you guys aren't going to fight me. You are still in the prime of your career. You still look dominant. And it is a struggle to get you fights. And I don't understand it. Like I said, you've got the pedigree and you look fantastic in your fights. You don't put on a boring fight. I don't know why they're not fighting you more.
Well, me and a buddy of mine kind of talked about this. I'm in kind of a weird position. So I'm highly talented. I'm really good at fighting. I don't. You're right. I don't get. I'm too much in the real world, dude. I'm out here. I got a lot of shit going on. I got kids. I'm looking for a new wife. I got businesses. I have other things I'm into. So it's kind of hard to get me online. And I'm not as popular because of that. I don't know why. I'm funny. I'm charismatic. I'm good looking. Look at this face, boy.
Right?
My target demographic is hot single moms. Okay,
That makes
they're
sense.
they're tun- they're tuning in by the hundreds. But so I'm in a weird position. They have these up and coming guys who make them a lot of money. Well, they can't match me with them because I'll fucking beat their ass,
Sure.
right? Look at Connor Tyranny. That's what happened. They said, "Oh, here's Jake. He's a tough veteran. He's good. Let's match him against Connor. Why knock Connor out?" And so I'm kind of in a weird position. I'm ranked number one right now. And so it's hard to find me fights. And they can't have me fight a bum because then who gives a shit about the ranking? So, and Bryce was the perfect guy to fight. And I was so excited to fight Bryce. But I don't know, man. Yeah, they've done that to me, and they've done that to a couple other guys. I'm not going to name names, but I've got messages because I was bitching about it. And probably
Yeah.
15, 20 guys on the roster hit me up saying, "Yeah, dude, they haven't given me fucking jack shit," and they're all like me. They always bang. They put on good fights. So I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe I should get arrested, get some bad PR. Maybe
You know,
tonight's the night.
well, don't do that. But I mean, it is weird. Like they really value the shit talking because you have to sell fights and stuff. And it's like you should sell fights with your fists. Like that. That's what to sell the fight.
Dude, you want me? You put me in a room with somebody and you'll see it. Like I'm an in person kind of guy.
Sure.
Like you put me on a room. I've been trying shit too. Like I tried to go to Austin Trout's gym. he he was talking shit. Like I was kind of having fun with him online. And I said, hey, look, how about I come spar? And I was gonna come spar, and then he
Yeah.
blocked me because he don't want that smoke. I told him, I said, you know what, you will 100% outbox me in a boxing match, but I'll beat your ass in real life. And I'm trying to play it up and I'm trying to like have fun with it, but he blocked me. Another guy, who else? I was going to go to their gym. Some other guy, BKFC, I can't remember now. He blocked me, so I don't know, man. It's weird. I've never understood it. When I was younger, and I'm an honest guy. I'll tell you the truth. Early in my career, I would fucking sell out. I would sell so many tickets and yada yada yada. But dude, you got to think. I've been fighting for 20 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like all the people who used to watch me fight are like old, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is. I would fight literally anybody at any time. And BKFC, they have offered me some stuff here and there, but it's never gone through. And it sucks because I've turned down a lot of other opportunities. I turned down a fight in Europe because I'm a loyal guy. I'm a company guy. I like BKFC. I like Dave Feldman a lot personally. I turned down a bunch of money in Turkey because I had this fight coming up. They're like, hey, it was honestly double the money I was getting paid by BKFC, but I said no. I want to fight for the belt. I want to fight for the real shit, not
Right.
this side shit. But I don't know, man. You could tell me. You tell me. I don't know what's going on.
Like I said, Bryce is not a big ticket seller, but he's really embraced the whole I'm going to go to somebody else's backyard and beat him up so I don't have to sell the tickets. And neither one of you guys are from Indiana, so this was kind of the perfect fight for both of you guys, the two
Right.
really big up and coming guys, and you didn't have to worry about selling tickets. All you had to do was worry about putting on a show.
I like Bryce a lot. I met him when I fought Gogo in Florida. Bryce is a cool kid. I think
Sure.
he's talented. He was talking a little bit of shit, though. He was, and I'm like, okay, boy, look, you might be slick, but you don't got that man strength. I'll tell you right now. But you're right, man. It sucks, dude. It's like, to be real with you, I'm actually way more depressed about it than I'm putting on, because honestly, I've been fighting from I'm 39 right now. I still feel great. I'm still beating the shit out of all these young kids. My lifting numbers are high. My VO2 max numbers are high. My passion for the sport's still high. And one thing in my life that's always been consistent is the fight game.
Right.
Like, I've lost a lot of things I've loved in my life, but I've never lost the fight game. So, I know I have about 3, 4, 5 good years left, and then I'm done. And so this was like a magic night. You have the young up and coming hot shit guy, and then you have this old veteran who um, is still, in his prime. And it was a good fight for both of us. And it sucks that it's not going to happen, but at least they found him a new opponent, and I'll be healed up. 6 weeks ain't shit, right?
Sure.
They could, but the worry I have is they're not going to use me in 6 weeks. So, and
Absolutely.
they did kind of like, they were like, well, we need a, when I told them I was injured, they go, we need a doctor's note. Like, what the fuck? Do you think I'm fucking lying? Yeah, I
Right.
spent I spent all this money and time to get ready to fight Bryce. You know what I mean? So, but I hope they use me. I'll be good to go. I got some. I went and got peptide, the BTC 157, and I feel great. So hopefully they use me sooner than later.
How confident were you that you would have beaten Bryce?
Oh, fucking 110%.
Yeah. Like, I
Now
mean,
Bar,
training camp was going great and everything, or
yeah, Bar. Here's the thing about betting in BKFC, like Bar getting like a weird cut,
sure.
like any. I mean, Bryce. I 100% knew with Bryce I was going to eat some shots because he's so long and quick. You're going to eat a good couple jabs and a couple, but he has some tendencies when he fights. He does a bunch of shit really good, but he does the same shit over and over. And he's been so dominant, he hasn't had to change. So other than like a weird cut stoppage, I've never been so confident I would knock somebody the fuck out in my life, to be honest with you.
One of my favorite things, your last fight, your hands all fucked up, but you're like, out there hanging out, and your hands like bleeding all over in the glove. And I mean, you have a good time no matter what.
uh,
You're leaking blood, but you're having a great time.
yeah. Dude, that clip of me in the casino with my hand got like 400,000 views. It was the most viral thing I've ever done. So my plan was this fight. I was like, I hope I fuck it up again, because that's my new thing. I'm gonna go out and wear a little glove. Dude, we have always had a good time. Like I said, back in the day, I started fighting when the MMA was like in the Wild West days. I'm old. I'm 39.
Right.
So I started fighting when I was like 17. This was way the party stories I had. Every fight show is like, everyone knows it's going to be a good time, and we're gonna party. And that's one of the big bummers about this, because I had all my old crew there ready to go. We're like, we're going to go out and have a couple more big hoorahs, but it ain't nothing going to stop me from having a good time, man.
165 to me is the most stacked division in BKFC's roster right now. Is there anybody like, I mean, so you come back in 6 to 9 weeks, who logically, I mean, if they don't give you, the Bryce Julian winner, if that fight does take place, if Bryce gets by Roderick, who's the logical person for you to fight?
First off, Bryce is about to beat their ass. Let's be honest here. Um, I don't know, man, because I tried to fight Bobby Taylor, because Bobby Taylor they've shelved him.
Yeah.
And so I see him. We're friends on Facebook. I hit up his man, like, dude, I'll fight him wherever. They're like,
Right.
we can't get him a fight. So someone ranked, but honestly, anybody. There's that guy that they've been trying to get to fight for BKFC. He's that heavy metal, the Slaughter to Prevail guy.
Sure.
What's his
Alex
name?
the Terrible.
Oh, I fucking. First off, I'd knock him out, and then second, After I knocked him out, I'd ask for fucking autographs. I like his band. I would fight literally anybody. I'm not going to say a name that they're not going to give me anyone that's super popular, but anyone in the top five. Who the fuck is in the top five right now in the 65? Who is it?
We'll talk for a second. I'll look it up. Well, and I asked that because Dustin Pegg's like, like he was in the top five and then he got his jaw broke and, now he wants to come
Fight
back.
Justin Peg. I'll do it.
See, that's a big fight. Mike Richmond, I had talked to Richmond. He was talking about coming down to 65.
I'll do it. Yes. Yes. Literally anybody. Mike Richmond's awesome. I love Mike Richmond, man. That's I love that. I love him. I have to get him back. He did my boy dirty. He did David Rickles dirty.
Yeah.
I got to get it back for him. I got to get it back for him. I got a lot of respect for Mike Richmond because honestly, he's been fighting over his weight class for a long time.
Crazy. Okay, so right now they have Julian Lane as number, the champion. They still have Austin Trout, even though he vacated the belt, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, wait. I just thought of something. Okay. What about a rematch with me and Gogo?
That makes sense to me. Like,
makes sense.
Gogo's fighting on that Hard Rock card, though, in December. I heard he's on that card.
You know what fucking pisses me off, to be honest with you?
Let's hear it.
Is that, okay, so I fought in Kansas City last August. Now, to be fair to BKFC, they did give me this fight with Bryce. It's a great fight, right? Sure. But in between the time that I fought in August, Elvin Brito fought once or twice.
Right.
Like all these other guys fought multiple times. So that kind of pisses me off. It's like, so Gogo's he literally just fought.
Right. Brito has a fight coming up too. I don't
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Yeah, I kid you not. Brito, I believe, is fighting in California.
Maybe I should just start losing fights. How about that? Yeah. Maybe I can lose some fights and I'll get some fights, maybe.
Do you think there's any possibility that people, like BKFC reaches out to somebody and they say, hey, we want you to fight Jake, and they go, no. And so then, it could be that, right?
To be fair, I've never considered that. So maybe. I don't know. I would literally never say no to anybody, so that's like maybe. I doubt it though, man. When you're talking, I would be hard pressed to think anybody's scared. Now this is just coming from me, how I feel. Nobody's scared of anybody.
So Dustin Peg and I are pretty good friends. He texts me and he goes, hey, look, I was offered this guy and this guy. Both guys turned it down to fight me. You know what I mean? And he showed me the text, that says like,
oh, wow.
Yeah. So I don't know that necessarily people are scared, but there's a lot of people that are protecting that record and they don't want that tough fight.
Then what the fuck are you doing? Quit.
Right.
Don't be a fucking pussy. Like that. Don't. Then what are you doing here? You're holding shit up. You're holding everybody up. That's why I offered. I felt so bad for Bryce because I got a lot of love for people who do MMA because, like I said, it's been the one consistent thing in my life, or excuse me, not MMA, but any combat sports. Like BKFC especially because it's the hardest one. And it's the one thing consistently in my life that I've loved to do. It's always given me, I'm kind of married to the game. So I felt really bad for Bryce. That's why I offered to fight him injured. I said, you know what? I'll throw down with his ass. Like, what are you doing? That's the problem, I think, with combat sports. It's become this thing of, like, looking tough online versus actually being tough in real life. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the case. I don't know.
So the other sorry, go ahead, finish.
I was going to say, and you know what? Maybe some guys did turn it down, and good for them because I would have beat that ass.
The other two guys that they have in the top five is Rico and Connor out there in the UK. But I mean, like I said, you got Dustin Peg, you got Bryce isn't even ranked, which is crazy.
I love Rico, man. I would love to fight him.
You got James Sweeney who's fighting Carlos. Like, I mean, there's some big names at 65.
Yeah, Carlos is my boy. I'd like to fight him too. I mean, we've literally fought each other in the gym before. So fucking why not get paid for it?
I was kind of shocked that they never did, like in the they love that Midwest stuff. I was kind of shocked they never did an Omaha card featuring Carlos versus you.
We actually had. Now listen, I'm an honest guy, so I actually after I beat Derek Finley in Wichita, they had an Omaha card 4 weeks later. I said, hey, put me on that. I'll fight whoever. And I, they were looking for an opponent for Carlos, and or excuse me, Trinidad. Excuse me. Yeah,
Yeah.
Carlos Trinidad. That's his first name.
Yeah.
Sorry. But these non-alcoholic drinks are getting to me a little bit.
I got you.
And then he said no. So
Is it a friendship thing? I mean, it sucks to fight a friend, but I mean, you guys are both professionals, but you guys are also.
I don't think he said no. The point of me telling you that was they tried to make that fight before. I don't think he said no because he was scared at all.
Sure.
But does it suck to fight a friend? Not really. I mean, why? Why not? It's like, there's only two people I would never fight. I would never fight Joe Wilk, who's my longtime coach, and I never fight my dad.
Okay.
But other than that, it's fair game.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but you love to collect bones and skulls and stuff. So have you got any cool new bones or skulls or anything like that?
Yes, I have a literal. I don't even know what it is. I found a gigantic spine of an animal
Okay.
in the woods, and I have it in my front yard. Um, everyone thinks I have it hung up. Everyone thinks it's a Halloween decoration, but they don't realize it's a real thing. It's crazy. So when I got into all that stuff, I had a literal maggot farm in my backyard.
Right.
And my landlord didn't know about it. So I would go on the highway. I love collecting bones and making art out of it. I would see like a dead animal on the highway, and I had an axe and a trash bag in the back of my in my trunk. And I found someone hit a dead coyote, and it was completely like the skull wasn't crushed. I was like, I need this skeleton. I need it.
Of course.
So I put the dead coyote in my ex-girlfriend's car. She was not happy about it, but I wrapped it up, and then I dug a hole in my backyard, and you set it in there, and you let the flies, get at it, and they lay eggs. And I swear to God, I had a pit of maggots in my backyard for like a month. And my landlord, this sweet old lady, I had it covered in a tarp. She's like, "What's under that tarp?" I'm like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it." Yeah, I mean, how'd you know that?
We had talked about it. You had said like one of the interesting things about you is the maggot farm, and you like skulls and stuff like. So I went hunting. I got a bear like 2 weeks ago. Like, and if I had any cool bear bones, I would have sent them to you. We'll see if I.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Brandon Chevy, my ex teammate, where's my fucking bear skull? I would kill for a bear skull. I might have to just go out there and do it myself. Here's my problem with hunting predators, though. Like, I feel like I'm kind of weird. I got to do it with like a spear.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot it. No, it wouldn't, because I might fucking die, and I have kids, dude. So I haven't done the work myself personally. Yeah.
All right.
Do you have any?
Well, go ahead.
Do you have any weird thing about you that no one knows?
Everybody knows, like, I work with the alligators and catch the alligators and stuff like that. Like, I do that, like I have that gator place back in Colorado. I moved to Wisconsin now, but I mean, I have an alligator a mile away at my neighbor's house.
Oh, that's interesting.
We should go catch alligators sometime together. You seem like you'd be down to.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the invitation.
We'll go noodling, and then we can go catch alligators.
I'm not going fucking noodling. I'm not. How am I going to fight BKFC with missing a finger? I need the fingers.
Dude, so Marcus just anyway, Marcus, the 175-pound guy, Marcus Edwards, he broke his hand, or he broke a finger in his last fight, and he didn't get it fixed in time, and he just had to have his middle finger amputated, like part of his middle finger amputated.
What?
He just posted the picture of it today.
That's crazy.
They said it wouldn't heal right, and they didn't know if they could put like a piece of metal in there. So yeah, so he had it, but he was able to get it amputated in a place that he could still make a fist, because they're worried if he got it amputated too high, he wouldn't be able to close his hand all the way.
That happened in a fight?
So against Cochran, he broke his finger against Dakota.
No shit.
And he didn't go get it fixed right away, and it fused kind of goofy weird in there. And like I said, they said they couldn't fix it, so they had to amputate.
Look, see that I can't close this. I broke this versus Go-Go. I can't close it. It's got so much damage in there that it won't close anymore.
Sure.
BKFC is making us look like that guy from Scary Movie. Take my strong hand.
Yeah. Oh, you look so precious.
You're so precious.
Dude, that Elliot guy, he's a creepy dude, but he's really funny. He's great at being creepy.
Me too. You should ask all my ex-girlfriends.
Like I said, the reason I love you so much is you're a guy's guy. You know what I mean? You're a stand-up dude. You're a good dad. You know what I mean? Like that's who I feel like your fan base is just your blue collar guys. You know what I mean? They love you because you represent for everybody.
And that's what I am, man. That's what I am. But you love your kids, take care of your kids, be a good dad. Don't be a pussy. I mean, it's not hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, listen, you look like you're having fun. I don't want to keep you too much longer, so I appreciate it. Do you have any message for the fans or any? Like I said, people are really excited to see you fight. They're super disappointed. You're disappointed. Is there any message you'd like to get out there?
Man, I'm just Bryce. Whoop that ass, and then hopefully we can run it back. I was about to knock your fucking ass out, boy. No, I want to apologize. It sucks for Bryce and to the fans, man. I'm sorry, but I mean, no, I've never pulled out of a fight ever. Not my entire career because of an injury. This is the first time, so it happens, and I can't wait to get back in there. And if they put me back in there, I'm gonna bring the fucking fire. That's what I always do.
Well, like I said, I feel like it's time. They have to do like they have to do. I feel like we need to see you on a big card. You know what I mean? You've got the name, you've got the skill. You stop putting you in these little Midwest shows. And I know you love.
How about me versus Jeremy Stevens? How about that?
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. I'll clap them fucking cheeks, no problem, boy.
Does that weird you out when he says that all the time? Like it's kind of
no. He's
like
awesome.
No, I like him.
Look, I'm slightly autistic, so like I'm a weirdo. I got a rhythm with autism. So I say weird shit all the time. Clapping them cheeks, baby. I always say take that butt. I'm gonna take that butt, boy. No, I think he's great, and you know what? He's a fun fight. I would love to fight him. Eddie Alvarez quit, so I can't fight him anymore. But I think Jeremy Stevens is great. Great, man. He's got a lot of courage. He went up. He was beating Mike Perry's ass until he got tired.
Sure.
Like, sorry. So I love to fight Jeremy Stevens. No. You don't like does it make you feel weird when he says clapping them cheeks?
Well, I always thought it was like a prison thing. You know what I mean? Like the only time I've heard that is like I was watching some guys talk about prison and they're like, oh yeah, I clap your cheeks. And I was like,
dude, that's what I'm talking. Clapping them cheeks, baby. That's what take your butt. Yeah. Take your butt from this guy. His name's Big Herc. He has a YouTube channel. He's like an ex-prisoner.
That's why I heard the clap the cheeks thing, and I was like, the last thing I want is that guy telling me he's gonna clap my cheeks. So like, I don't.
Do you know who the Booty Warrior is?
No, who's that?
YouTube him.
Okay.
So he was this guy. They did the episode of like Lock Up 23 and 1 or some shit like that, and there's a guy that was like so obsessed with booty. And they made it. He became a meme. They put him on the Boondocks show. You know the Boondocks?
Sure.
Well, he's out of jail now. He loves booty, and now he has like his own YouTube channel. He talks about the first time he got some booty in prison. It's creepy. No, it doesn't weird me out at all. I think I don't get socially awkward. I make people uncomfortable sometimes, but I love it. I'll clap them cheeks, Jeremy. Come on, baby. Let's go.
All right, man. Thank you so much. I can't wait to bump into you at a show. Like I said, it's great talking to you and interacting online, but I can't wait till like I said, full disclosure, Bryce asked me to help corner him for his upcoming fight because the rest of his team's not going. So it's going to be me and, his main coach.
Good.
But I was really looking forward to meet you.
Hey, you tell him you tell him good luck, man. I hope I get to run into him.
Cool. I will.
Tell him about the clap them cheeks, baby.
Yeah, you're about to clap them cheeks and take that booty? All right, I'll let him know. All right, Mr. Jake the Gypsy, Lindsey, thanks so much, dude. Have a great night.
Hey, I'll see you later, bud.
Bye bye.